love and positive vibes. We always tell you it's about positive vibes here, and we always talk about the great things that are happening in the Caribbean. And even today is not an exception. We are going to talk about the wonderful, great things that are happening in the Caribbean islands. And I want to start by thanking our subscribers, the returning and the new subscribers. We don't take you for granted. We really thank you. We appreciate you. And we always pray for you guys that may the Lord bless you, may the Lord enlarge you, may the Lord shield you and protect you together with your family. We don't take it for granted that you come and watch us every day. We appreciate it so much. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, it's a high time you do so. Guys, you know the tingle. Just press that subscription button and join the family to spread love and positive vibes. And guys, today I want us to cross the valleys, cross mountains, cross seas, cross oceans, and we go to the land we all love. The land of Jamaica. The great land. And today I did some investigations and I was going through some stuff about Jamaica, and I realized Jamaica can be a powerhouse in the Caribbean and even in the world, because there are so many things, there are so many indicators that are showing us Jamaica growing at a very high rate. And I'm going to highlight them. But before then, I want to say that not even the growth that we are seeing on the ground, it is that Jamaica has been exposed so much to the world by social media. There is no other country that has had a lot of exposure, that is the right word, a lot of exposure like Jamaica. It has had a lot of public featuring in the public by so many YouTubers, especially this year 2024. It has been there on top of the map, being visited by so many people, and we know, all of us, how many people have been to Jamaica. And they have exposed Jamaica in a very great way until all of us, we have come to love the country, we have come to appreciate it, we have come to feel that this is actually the land of greatness. So, what makes Jamaica to be top there in the Caribbean? First of all, the people of Jamaica, even before I mention any development that are taking place in Jamaica, the people of Jamaica, we all know that they are very hardworking people. And the second thing is that Jamaica is actually, I think, the second largest country in the Caribbean islands, which makes it to have an advantage. And that is why we see even the people who came there, the Spanish, the British people, the ones that colonized Jamaica, they already saw the great potential in Jamaica, and they came there, they saw that Jamaica is strategically placed, being south of Cuba and west of Haiti. They found that the island is strategically placed, that you can actually enter the island and live in a very easy way. And that is why there was a very great trade taking place in Jamaica, because it was so easy to bring goods and to take goods out of Jamaica. And that is why Jamaica possesses a great potential to be a center of trade, a center of so many activities, because of the strategic, or rather because of the advantage of where it is placed. The historical background of Jamaica actually gives it an advantage. The fact that the people who came to colonize Jamaica, they actually showed the whole world that Jamaica has the potential for trade, Jamaica has the potential for agriculture, Jamaica has the potential for tourism, and therefore they carry historical advantage. And therefore it is so likely to grow in a very high rate if measures are taken and the government of Jamaica puts things into place. It can grow at a very, very high rate. The other thing, and actually it's not it can grow, it has started growing. We saw the other day Kino taking us to a beach that was being revived. It was being restored back so that it can function. And this is an indicator that Jamaica is growing at a very high rate. And those beaches that were not working, they are actually being repaired and they are being restored back to work. And not even that, there are so many great roads, large roads that are being constructed in Jamaica that makes it easily accessible. The cities are easily accessible, the parishes are easily accessible, the agricultural product can be transported easily, the mines, we found that Jamaica has got bauxite, it can be transported easily, and this makes it to have an opportunity to grow economically. So it has a lot of road work going on, a lot of constructions that are going on. And we all know transport is one of the things that makes the economy of a nation to grow. Because it's so easy to access goods, it's so easy to bring goods to the capital. And therefore, that is one of the advantages that we are seeing in Jamaica growing at a very high rate, an indicator that Jamaica can be a powerhouse. The other thing is that Jamaica is having a massive construction of buildings. There are so many constructions that are taking place in Jamaica. Not forgetting the Pinnacle project, the many hotels that are being constructed, the harbors that are coming up. And this brings Jamaica to the eye of the world. There is a building that is being constructed which is very, very high, a very big building in Jamaica. And therefore it puts Jamaica in the world up there. And you know, when tourists, or rather when people are visiting a country, they look at infrastructure, they look at places they can they can rest, they can have a vacation, they can have a good accommodation, and therefore the construction that is going on in Jamaica can actually attract a lot of tourism, and we know that tourism is one of the economic pillars in Jamaica. Not even that. So we have seen there is a lot of construction taking place on the roads, on the harbors, on the buildings, and not even that. Police stations are being constructed, and also there is much construction going on, which makes Jamaica to actually be seen like it is growing at a very, very high rate. Not to be seen, it is growing at a very, very high rate. Guys, do not even forget the many a lot of natural wealth in Jamaica. And that natural wealth, if well managed and well exploited, it can actually bring a lot of income to Jamaica that can uplift the economic standards of Jamaica. Do not forget that we are waiting for a very great announcement of oil in Jamaica. And if this announcement can be made, then Jamaica will be an oil production country, bauxite production country, agricultural products also are produced in Jamaica. Coffee, tea, no, not tea, coffee and cocoa, sugarcane, bananas, all that. Not forgetting the tourism attraction sites in Jamaica. given the right atmosphere, given the right conditions, Jamaica can be a powerhouse in the Caribbean. Guys, do not forget, like I have said, there is also a very big resort being constructed in Jamaica, being woken up. Resorts and even what? Hotels, I have mentioned about that. So many construction of hotels, big harbors coming up, a ship repair which has come up and which will help in the bringing up the great country of Jamaica. Not forgetting that Jamaica has so many parishes that have got a lot of potential. And I want to say, since the people of Jamaica are very hardworking, the potential we are seeing, growth in all what I have mentioned, growth in the construction of houses, growth in the construction of roads, growth in construction of hospitals, growth in construction of, I'm sure, schools, because we cannot have the construction of roads, we cannot have the construction of buildings, and there is no construction of schools. Great construction of the harbors, the resorts, the beaches that had been neglected, now being awakened. It puts Jamaica there up, and it tells us the great potential that Jamaica has to grow from one level to the other and to be a powerhouse, not even in the Caribbean, in the whole world. Do not forget the rich culture in Jamaica. It has got a lot of rich culture in terms of music, in terms of artwork, in terms of historical sites, in terms of even caves. And I tell you that this is natural wealth. Jamaica has a lot of natural wealth that which, if exploited properly, can actually put Jamaica up there in the world. And therefore, as I was looking at this great country, I was seeing a lot of potential in terms of economic growth, in terms of job creation, in terms of education, in terms of very many things. I was seeing a lot of potential in the country of Jamaica. And I know you and me can agree with me that Jamaica has a lot of potential. It has also, by the way, and I have gotten great talents. A lot of great talents. If well exploited, they can put Jamaica up there in the world. Like we have seen Usain Bolt. He has actually put Jamaica there in the world. Bob Marley made all of us to know Jamaica, and even a small child can tell you about Jamaica and the reggae music. That shows us that the people of Jamaica are very creative. They have a very high IQ. And if given the chance, they can do a great job that can put them up there in the world. So Jamaica has a lot of potential to be a powerhouse, to be the most admired country in the whole Republic of the world, in the whole world, to be the most tourism attraction area in the world. But measures has to be taken so that the investors can come in great number to do a lot of work in Jamaica, and even not actually people from outside. We have seen Jamaica has a massive people who are working outside Jamaica and great minds that are working outside. I was saying this country has a lot of potential. Do not forget the great talents that Jamaica has, who are very creative people. We have seen great men and women. Remember Nana? She led a movement that brought Jamaica up there in the world. Do not forget Bob Marley, Shaggy, great musicians that come from Jamaica. The creativity is tapped. And we have seen even the young ones on the streets. They have a lot of potential in terms of music, in terms of athletics, in terms of balls. And therefore, if these talents are exploited, Jamaica can be there, up there in the map. Also, we have seen that Jamaica has massive amount of capital, amount of outside capital. There are so many Jamaicans that work outside Jamaica. And these people are great people, wonderful people, very hardworking people. And they bring their resources back to their country. And therefore, Jamaica has the ability to move from where it is to become a great powerhouse in the Caribbean and even outside. With the great men and women who are working in other nations surrounding Jamaica, UK, America, Britain, mention them. Very brilliant people, very great people. And we have seen, even in the history of Jamaica, great men and women who can do great work, who are so brave, and who are so creative. And they can take Jamaica to another level. So Jamaica, I want to say, can be the Caribbean powerhouse. Within a very short time, it will be, not even can be, it will be the powerhouse in the Caribbean and even in the world. Because it has great potential. It has great resources. It has great people. And all this combined makes Jamaica to be a great land. Makes Jamaica to look, to have the potential to be a great powerhouse within the Caribbean and outside the Caribbean. And now guys, I think I'll stop at that. And you can agree with me, Jamaica truly has the potential to be a great powerhouse. I will stop at that. See you during the next video. And please subscribe, like,